All single ladies, all single ladies, all single ladies, all single ladies, all single ladies. Hey guys, welcome back to another Celebrity Sweets. If the kitchen looks different, that is because we recently updated the appliances. So new videos with these appliances will kind of be filtered into the older ones. And maybe if you want to see a kitchen tour, I'd do one of those as well. Let me know down below. But today we are making a treat inspired by Beyonce. Her birthday was last week, September 4th, and she's also wrapping up her On the Run 2 tour. So today I thought we'd make something inspired by her, and she is the Queen Bee, and you can't have a pop or pop culture themed YouTube channel without featuring the Queen Bee. So today we're going to be making something bee inspired, and it's also fall here. We are going to combine both of those things into making some apple crisp bee hives, or BEY-HIVES. So the things you'll need to make these Beyonce bee hives will be 3 Granny Smith apples, 2 separate measurements of butter, 4 tablespoons and 2 tablespoons melted, 1 cup of rolled oats, a half a cup of honey, a half a cup of brown sugar, a teaspoon of nutmeg, a tablespoon of cinnamon. You'll also need some store-bought pie crust, and these are optional. These are just little bee royal icing decorations that I found at Target. I'll put a link in the description below if you'd like to get these ones too. Hold up! First thing we want to do is to peel our apples. We're also going to core them. Peeling the apples will help to make sure that the pie crust sticks around the outside, and then we're going to core them in the center so we can remove the seeds, but we want to leave the bottom of the apple on. This will help to make sure that all of our ooey gooey filling will not escape. And there's like 3 apples for every one of Beyonce's children. Blue Ivy, Sir, Roomy. So our apples are peeled and I've cored out the center, kind of making like a little crater inside. But I left the bottom, and this part is totally optional, but I'm going to let them soak in some cold water with some lemon juice. Lemon water helps to slow down the browning process, which will give us more time to work on our other steps without them getting brown. The next thing we want to do is make our filling that's going to go inside the apples. To do this, combine your 4 tablespoons of butter, rolled oats, and brown sugar into a small bowl and mix it up. Once you've stirred together those ingredients, now we can add our spices. The last thing we want to do is to cut out our pie crust. I've just rolled it out here on the table. And then we want to take a ruler and cut strips about 1/2 inch wide. So all of the different components to this apple crisp are made. Over here I've got our pie crust, and I've also saved the ends. We'll use these in a little bit. And over here I have our Cinnamon and Spice Oats mixture, which we're going to fill the apples with. Start by filling the apples with our oat mixture all the way to the top. Then take some of your pie crust and, starting on the bottom, wrap your way around the whole apple, overlapping strips on your way to the top. Our apples are all assembled. We filled them and wrapped them, but now we want to do one more thing. The filling can kind of ooze out right now, and it doesn't look like the top of the beehive. So we're going to take our extra pie crust, I just rolled it into a ball, and we're going to make the top of the beehive. To do this, simply take a little ball of pie crust and flatten it. Press it onto your apple. Our apples are all assembled and they really do look like a beehive. So now what we want to do is place them into the oven at 450 degrees for 35 to 40 minutes. While our apples are baking, we can start to work on our honey glaze, which is going to go over the top of the apples. Honey is already thick and sticky, so we don't need to do too much. We're actually just going to thin it down. To do this, add your honey and your 2 tablespoons of melted butter to a bowl and mix it up. Okay, apples, time to get in formation. Our apples just came out of the oven and I let them sit for about 3 minutes, kind of just to cool down. They were really hot, but that's perfect. Now what we want to do is add on our honey glaze and our little bees. And here we have them, our cute Beyonce BEY-HIVES or Bee-HIVES that we made today to celebrate her birthday and tour, just everything Beyonce. These are the perfect fall treat. They're like an apple crisp turned inside out, mixed with an apple pie. They have many different flavors and textures with the spices, and then the crunch of the pie crust with the soft, warm apple. Then we added a honey glaze over the top, kind of to make it sparkle, and also some cute little bees. If you happen to make this, please share them with me on Instagram at Celebrity Sweets. And if you have any other requests for another celebrity sweets, please leave it down in the comments below. Also, new videos come out every Thursday, so don't forget to like this video, subscribe, and ring the bell so you never miss a new update. Until next time, savor life and make it sweet.